excuses in be how to quit. It doesn't even make sense because Juma, if you go to work, pressure what the morning and summer or catch even at some wedding and at some business. Oh, I also dress appropriate. Even I remember back in the university, let's do all course. So, but yeah. So this is standard, and yeah, sorry, then. But people who abide and go, but when I actually see yeah, I catch the marks now, they keke. But when it comes to Yamena, yeah, boy, yeah, because you feel say, yeah, yeah, you cry, yeah, Bibiana, didn't you? You cry, one man, BB, one for BB, mark you, oh, won't forget to mention me skinny, me mini skirt binamiko. I mean, you can't dress. Oh, in fact, club, who grab so Tyrant Katina, sorry, then. Man, you should have conscience. Even if
Mic check 1212. Welcome back to Richie TV once again. It's a beautiful Sunday evening, and we've come your way again with a question of why is it becoming difficult for celebrities to go to church, attend church services these days? Almost all celebrities within Ghana are coming out to say they have stopped going to churches because of one or two reasons. Recently, our friend Patricia says that Christians are judgmental, they are judging her style of dressing and so on. And Yaudabu also came out to bring his own. The question we want to ask this evening to the general public is that have celebrities in Ghana become bigger than the church and the pastors and God in essence? That they cannot sit down or dedicate just one day to follow the trends of Christians for one day and then leave the rest of the 6 days according to their taste of life. Bro, what do you think about this topic? We 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 are in a country where even the president, the Asante um, king or Tunfo or Sejutu, goes to church. Upon all the royalty, the power that he carries, he goes to sit under somebody's feet for that person to teach him the word of God. And yet, our celebrities, not all of them, but some of them, they cannot spend just a couple of hours in the church auditorium. And oftentimes they will come and then give reasons like, oh, people are judging my dress, people are judging my makeup. When I go to church, everybody wants to take pictures with me and what have you. Are these excuses or reasons they are giving? Do you think it's a valid excuse for one not to go to church because they are celebrity?
okay, I think God is supreme and everybody is under God, and we try our best. I don't know if they stop because of dressing and stuff, but we know how to. I mean, we should know how to dress to certain occasions. You understand? When they are going to the poolside, they wear their bikinis, which is properly appropriate. So when coming to church too, I think they should know what to wear. I know they are celebrities and they are fashionistas and they want to show off and stuff. And sometimes some fashion designers are giving them some clothes and stuff to wear to advertise and stuff. But the one wearing it should know that this is appropriate to church. We can't just go to church like we are going to a pub to drink, a hotel, even though our clothing might not, we may say it doesn't count, but we should dress appropriate to church to avoid such intimidations, which is very simple. Upa mostly and Kababi decent. Yeah, I think they know the decent dressing, they know what is decent, and I think sometimes when they dress indecent to church, they know that this dress it is indecent for church. However, maybe they feel superior, they are boss, they have money, whatever, so they can, you know, and Obia so into chill. But those who believe, yeah, nah, Nyamesum wouldn't say probably this is not too decent for church and exposing yourself and, intimidating others with your skin and stuff, And yeah, I think if it is for dressing, um, there is no excuse. We should know what to wear to church. But there's been an instance where I listened to one interview from a celebrity, and he said because ever since he became a celebrity, and whenever he goes to church, it's like I said they are doing some donation, everything they expect him to pay because they see him on TV and stuff.
Yeah.
BBR now, I feel okay,
And
yeah,
I say
and
no.
then they can even call you in the crowd. We are taking maybe $5,000. Hey, then they call you, say, fee, you can pay. And it is like almost talking.
Yeah, like or what I get to
What I get to say,
the time.
or
Yeah.
having a member like, maybe if I have a member like Osekwame despite in my church, who I know is successful. So program there, whether okitiska no, we make it your force no. You understand? It is by force say, oh, you have. So this time and so many other factors. But for me, I think God is supreme and the church is supreme, and there are several instances that may lead people to stop going to church. And I don't think it is right, but some people might stop going to church or join different churches that might suit them. I think say right church, I make corona in the future. I think people try to also find the light. I've seen someone like Lenwen, who is also a celebrity. Who said he's changed a lot of churches. Okwaha, then maybe Sofo Nakasa. Sometime he was with Niger Gezi, Kasa na Nyoma or Pami manager because also a prophet who said the manager wasn't helping him and stuff. Because of that, he trained identity. He parted way with his then former manager because of the revelation. And in Semi P, then later no in Semi and also then the pastor some Binti wager sorry no because the pastor no one about Semi no one maybe then me who is I joined a different church and recently so me who says um prophet or pastor didn't no
Yeah,
be
second
like
chance.
yeah, second chance pastor no. Me who say no na sisi on the name for sisi. So for me I think as far as the conk we must go, we must associate, we must learn. I will say equity binary. But as we are growing, we are learning. So when as a celebrity to sometimes I don't know if they realize that okay, maybe because of some teachings and some stuff, this may find very godly because in your maybe as a learner that makes you so maybe may disassociate na my pay ma me believe and I believe on in a matching. Probably that one is okay. But to abandon everything at all, say, oh, almost my day, may you say, Nina can be controlled or it can be managed. Sometimes you too maybe you show off too much. None your
Yeah,
money,
yeah.
see, I think say Yamina is supreme. God is the greatest, and I think as already so yeah, one of the spiritual places yes yeah Yamina them then we get into contact with God. Even without that it is an association yes share maybe and yeah, Bible man said there might be
Like
some
life
we had life
experiences.
experience,
Yeah.
how to go about our own things and stuff. So me, apart from its spiritual aspect, and I mean, believe say it is maybe to pay for therapy, you go to church and stuff, and then also for I
Yeah.
don't know, I can some encouragement now they are my woman above. So for the celebrities, if they have abandoned God, then I have well fine. But if they they switch church or they do something, but totally to say nti menkɔ asɔre biom koraa dɛ menenam hɔ koraa de. I think film it goes. It is just a time. Will pass it. People have come, big people. Ah, they were so famous. They were so powerful. When they tell you histories about some people, you will think they will never die. but they will tell you they died.
Like Bob Santo.
Because normal why not, then you compare yourself. Say if this person died, then also they send another. So I think God is the greatest. We should try our best to connect na yakwa sorry na celebrities, they should try and you know find a way because them are all kind great people, big ex-president Mahama Monadi na even Akufo-Addo is building a cathedral
For the whole of the country.
yes.
For everybody
So
outsiders. Yeah. But
bro,
this is where you said something that I want to ask a question about. Let me bring this on board first. You know, it's like you said, it's okay if you say you don't believe in God, and so you are not going to church. That one we understand. You like Miss Bell, and who has come out to say so she doesn't believe in God and made some arguments here and there. That one is also good. And then there is David Prince Osei. David. He has been in Royal House for as long as I can remember, and despite his achievements and his fame, his status, he humbles himself, and I've actually seen him in Royal House. And then after church, talk to like anyone at all. That's one thing I like about him. He's humble, down to it. And then there are other people like there's this guy. Is it Kofi Kumbe also? There is this guy that comes on Peace FM. I think at 10 a.m. to 12 p.m. Who is also a member of Royal House Chapel International. And these are people who are who are their names are big names in the industry, in the media sphere, and yet they humble themselves. Not sometimes I think if you understand how they talk and if you listen to them, they don't do it because of the person leading the flock, not the pastor, not the founder, but for the fact that they believe they have a belief system in the Creator, and they believe in God, and they believe that whoever has been sent by God to take care of the flock has to be given the due respect. And then there are other actors and actresses and media personalities and celebrities who also it's like they are testing churches. Like what you said, they weren't moving from this church to the other church. The same way with other actors and actresses who are moving from church to church. And when it happens that one person has been called, church there, it's like communal labor. When a church is doing any project, the finance is a contribution. Not even if one person can do it and devote himself or herself to give out the money, still the pastor would call out for more support, more help because prices can change. There will be labor and anything at all can happen. If we are building a house for God and then we say, okay, we need 10,000, then 10,000 can build the house. If we ask for more help and another person brings in maybe 1,000, we can use 1,000 to furnish or to paint. So in Namdodo is fine. But with what you said and having also listened to other celebrities mentioned or say they've had the same experience or similar experience, the question I want to ask is that you think these churches or some of these churches when they see that there is a celebrity in our midst, they target them for financial gain. Like they abuse the office of the priesthood to gain financial. I don't know if I'm putting it like
yeah, I'm getting it.
to gain
Yes.
financial assets or
They want to milk them.
yeah, make them dry or
So
something.
I think that to whom much is given,
Much
much
is
is
expected.
expected. Yeah, for sure. And when you are a victim, it is different. When you are the one they are targeting, it is different. But I think that it is just normal. Just that sometimes they go overboard, and people they can't voice out in the church, and you can't say that probably because of the church, which is for good for sure. He should relent whatever he he or she has to for the church. That means on sacrifice and non family non kebre. And this life too, I think that they are planning. So if I think that if the pastors are trying to take, I don't know, they are trying to take advantage of them, it is up to them to decide because um sometimes too, I think maybe the pastor will say it for fun, maybe I will say you can, and then even if you do or you don't, it doesn't matter. But they are proud, say, also as them, maybe they have a celebrity, people looking up to
Yeah,
and
yeah,
stuff. So maybe they want to hang around. BBR, they want to do it around now. But I think Osnobia star of feeling about certain ways. Some people may like it, some too maybe are sorry now didn't want to make if you are no complain sorry they now what this kind of them now them. And I think that I saw them right, it is okay. BBR contract with the Sikana.
yeah.
But like I said, if we are some BBR, no, yeah, the too much of everything
It's
is
bad,
bad,
definitely.
which is another factor too. When it gets too much and it turns bad, maybe I say I saw now no when you could no more hey. And then sometimes when they are taking from you, taking sometimes they sit down and say, hey, so me there will be a to say I can't see BBR. Nah, me, there's no love. Nobody's doing anything. I'd say, we hear there now, we hear. So, we if you did. I care to say, it's a, I saw now, yeah, too much bedding. Oko Sunday, I also prepare. Obuano, pay. Oko, yeah, also Buano, and Bibia, bear to say, pressure on them. Because, when, and I think sometimes too, when they show off, but they have about 30% of what they show off because recently, Sewa no Benz and people were saying, I say it's just for an ad, company no their man, nah, or they runs for us now. However, people who do not know much about Wuhan, hey, what can you say? Then they say what to wait, they will bombard you, okay, yeah, you know, we are, bro.
Yeah,
No,
now say
I know that
Obi there will be a best.
Nyame, but it gets irritating
Yeah,
sometimes
yeah.
when you have and everything is what you sometimes you are human and will get very irritating. But I'm not saying say sikanti na then to wage so but I'm just saying that if you try to live moderately, too much of everything is bad. Yeah, manage the kakanka. But um I think say if say somebody is on gene there are also people who are Muslims too. There are several religions to that we believe say oh now say baby after death no religion you conquer okushia yame Allah na they. So for that if say I think so be na well if you the way a new religion or an enlightenment be will be na if you say it is okay for me yame na ono no ne bekasa. Inti, this one goes to the Christians specifically now. Sorry. I think say excuses in be to quit. It doesn't even make sense because Juma, if you go to work, pressure what the morning and summer or catch even at some wedding and at some business. Oh, I also dress up. Even I remember back in the university, let's do all so but tie,
Yeah,
yeah. So this is standard and yeah, sorry, then. But people who abide and go, when I should yeah, I catch the marks now. Keke. But when it comes to Yamena, yeah boy, na because you feel say ye kwa ye nya bibia na dinti o ye kwa won man ya bibi won for bibi mark you oh won't forget to mention me skinny me mini skirt be na me go. I mean you can't dress to in for club who club so tire and na sorry then man you should have conscience even if obi ankasa you sitting there na nti na meka no sɛ abɔfo no bi wɔ hɔ a wɔde mfe bɛba
I swear.
na start to physical me use the physical punishment na the no year the results intenting. There's nothing to justify for quitting church at all. Sahanjua, like I said, Sahanjo na Sawuye na if there's new you feel you are oh yeah, then maybe you can switch and go and see. But to say who be the to Yame or I friend the BBR crown to me the I don't think it is right. Just that we need to try our best. I mean, and try say any I'm about connecting Kakankrana and the church too, because I think on to say if you want to have fun and you go to the club and have fun, I think if you want to go talk to God, get in connection with God faster, or maybe the church is also the venue to go. Na mo nya mo ehia nsa ya me somfo na mo aka mo asem aka. So me, I think there shouldn't be a justification. However, if there is a probably Bibia Kasa, then if you find, but maybe I is bro. Maybe I would scan it. But just like I said, too much of everything is bad. That is the cut-off point to me. Yeah, that's it. On
Okay.
any problem.
Okay. Let us know down in the comment. Do you think celebrities should kill their pride and then stay in the churches, or you think they have a good reason, solid reason for quitting the churches? Let us know. Share your ideas in the comment section, and then we'll meet again. We'll meet again another time.
Make sure you subscribe.